You don't have a confidence problem, you have a clarity problem. Most people think they lack confidence, but I don't think that's true. They mistake this perceived lack of confidence in ways like overthinking, when you go through all those what if scenarios in your head. What if this happened? What if that happened? What if this happens? And it just goes on and on and on. And you overthink so much. And this can lead to hesitation. Hesitation to actually go for an opportunity, or to post onto social media, or to hit record when you're doing a video like this. Lack of confidence, or the perceived lack of confidence, can lead to this hesitation. But it actually isn't a lack of confidence. Then of course you've got that it can feel so real, that fear of judgment. What if people think that you don't know enough? You're just a fraud. You are this or that or something else. Whatever it is, you worry about being judged. But when you have clarity, that fear starts to go away. Like I say, I actually don't believe it's a lack of confidence. I believe it's a lack of clarity. And that lack of clarity can lead to mental noise, because it's coming back to the whole overthinking thing. You overthink, you overanalyze, you worry, and it's just noise, 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 noise in your head. And that noise can feel so overwhelming. And of course, that noise can lead to the feeling of a mental fog. It's like having too many browser tabs open in your browser, and you're just thinking, either you or the computer's thinking, oh my God, this is just too much. And it can feel like that mental fog in your head. And lack of clarity can also lead to having an unclear internal narrative. So if you're not fully clear on your direction, your path, your skills, your abilities, all the things you're good at, when you're not clear on that, your narrative can feel a little bit muddled, a little bit all over the place. So rather than working on your confidence, which is what a lot of the experts and the gurus try to tell you to do, oh, you've got to do this to be more confident, you've got to do that to be more confident. If you don't do this, you're not going to have the confidence that you would love. I don't believe that. If you want to be truly self-confident in the long term as well, not just a short-term boost, but in the long term, work on your clarity. Be clear in who you are, your values, recognize your skills, look at the things you're really, really good at, and embrace those. Look at your knowledge, look at your experiences. All of these things, when you recognize them and embrace them, contributes to this whole thing of clarity. And when you're clear on all those things, you begin to develop very naturally this absolutely rock solid confidence. And when you do that, you stop hesitating. You stop, not stop overthinking. You stop even getting to the point where if you feel that you're lacking in confidence, you don't even create the posts that you then don't post. When you're clear on who you are and how good you are, you write those posts, you film those videos, you just do it because it's like the sign in the kitchen in the Matrix, know thyself. When you know yourself, when you are clear on who you are and what you can do, when you have that clarity, there is literally no stopping you. It's like supercharging your success. So what I'd love you to do after you finish watching this is just spend 10, 15, 20 minutes writing down. Try to actually physically write instead of tappy into your phone or computer. Write it down, because that activates a different part of your brain that helps all these things to last longer. So write down the things you're really good at and be honest with yourself and eliminate the thoughts of, oh, I'm just bragging now. Forget that. You're just being honest. And that's the key. Be honest with yourself. Are you good at coaching? Then write it down. Are you good at getting the best and identifying the best out of people? Write it down. Write down your knowledge. Write down your experiences that contribute to your greatness. And I can guarantee you do have greatness already. It's just that it may be hidden under the worries and those thoughts of, oh, I'm not confident enough. But when you start to write all these things down and then you read them and then you embrace them, oh, I am really good at that. Oh, yeah, of course I know that, because once you start writing, one thing triggers another, which triggers another, which triggers another. So when at first you might think, oh, I'm not really sure. Oh, I suppose I could write that down. Oh, that will trigger something else in your mind, and then something else. So write it down and then read it and embrace it. And when you start embracing how good you are, you will naturally become more confident and naturally become more successful and naturally become more resilient to maybe negative comments online or the trolls or, those people out there. But when you know yourself and you are confident in yourself, you are clear, you have clarity, those negative comments and the trolls mean nothing to you. They truly mean nothing to you. I see them sometimes and I go, that's really funny, because I know myself. I know what I'm good at. So if someone says, you're terrible at whatever it is, I'll think, well, that's not right. I know I'm good at that. Look at positive comments you have as well, positive testimonials. All these contribute to gaining that clarity. Clarity is the key to so much. So don't work on your confidence, because that's not a problem. Work on your clarity. That will lead to everything you want. Now, don't forget to subscribe. That button down there. Subscribe to this channel, and I shall see you on the next one.